my computer... Fucking... Why is my computer behaving like this when I actually have fights? Like, it gave me no problems at all last time. And now it's, like, giving me a bunch of shit.
You still stand. The people of your time are more resilient.
Yeah, we're back.
Than
I turned it back on.
I have seen enough.
Okay.
Yeah, just... I have no clue what happened there. Like, my computer completely stopped registering keyboard inputs or anything, and I need to fix this before we get in our next battle. But, like, I had to tab in and out of the window, and that crashes my stream.
'Twas my intent to finish it, but clearly I underestimated you. One would think I never learn. I made the same mistake with Azam when we first sparred. Despite being less than half my age, her strength was astounding.
Yeah. And to think, that was me with my keyboard acting up.
As
Imagine.
Is yours. 'Tis plain you have weathered considerable hardship. Far more even than your tales would suggest. It seems we have both learned much on our journeys.
Ugh. Yay, success.
Yay.
Argus, good dog.
Well now, I dare say he has warmed to you. A boon to be sure. He never forgets his favorites, and is ever eager to come to their aid.
Yay, that explains the moon.
Aww.
I think I have an idea of what went wrong. Or at least a workaround to fix it. Okay, I think I'll do that. Argos will soon have us standing on the very spot where Medea made her departure in the night sky. With luck, we'll learn something of Hermes' intentions. My hope is that we find no connection, no festering wish for oblivion. Then we might have Hermes and his considerable expertise working for us rather than against us. A flower upon your return. Aww. Let us move over to the edge before mounting, shall we? That'll allow Argos to catch the currents rising from below and give us a smooth ride over the isle. Okay. Let me place that back. And that there. Can't invite to party because in cutscene. Oh, Argos, take me across the way. Whee! We fly together to the isle. It's dramatic and gorgeous. Look, there's that little circle of houses down below.
Oh.
And there's that whole little village. Feels much bigger when you're in it. Oh, Venna was talking to me about the tree and I didn't even notice. Well, I was too busy admiring its beauty. That island over there is going to be a timed node, and every time I want to craft something with it, it's going to have just disappeared, and I'm going to be mad forever. I hate timed nodes so much. Where?
Quite a small place. lacking even the most basic equipment. The present may yield no clues, but we may yet try perusing the past. Have you done this before?
Is that not what I'm doing right now?
So you cannot control the power freely. Worry not. I shall assist you.
Oh, she's talking about the echo.
Come and stand before me.
Okay.
There are two ways to see the past. The first entails peering through the walls of the soul in the moment a subject is recalling a memory.
I think
The
that we
second
do a lot of
requires
the
no
first
subject.
method.
And is instead a process of piecing together an event from ripples left in the ambient ether.
And the third involves having an Ascian teleport you to the past with power stored within the crystal tower.
As memories are etched upon the ether of the soul, so too are they etched upon the ether of the world. In this way can history be preserved. Such memories are given to fading, however, and can prove challenging to visit. But come, let us try. Close your eyes.
All units fully functional and proceeding on course towards their respective stars. Estimated time to completion of survey is 108 cycles.
Ooh.
End of status report. Severing connection with shared consciousness. Did you hear that, Hermes? All is well.
Yes. Good tidings at long last. Every step of the way, I've been reminded how little we understand creation. How the universe defies imagination.
But soon we won't need to speculate. We'll know the answers. What others live for.
Indeed. And we'll owe it all to you and your sisters.
I wonder what answers we will get.
Whatever intelligent beings that exist out there are bound to be vastly different from us. Diverse in form and culture. Possessed of unique ways of thinking. Their conception of life and its purpose will be no exception. Completely and utterly unlike ours.
Utterly unlike... how?
I have no idea. Yet whatever answers we receive, I will not dismiss them out of hand. No. I will think earnestly on them all, and I will share them with our people, that together we may contemplate our own existence. Perhaps then our star will become a better place. Not only for man, but for all life. Meteon, as though I gave you wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run and so much more. And when you return, older and wiser, we will have a celebration to mark your homecoming and coming of age both.
Will there be apples? Covered in syrup?
And how are you supposed to eat them? Rather than food, perhaps... A flower? Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
So, what is your opinion?
Hermes is a gentle soul, and yet I know the darkness that is within his heart. I've met him, and I've spoken with him, and we've commiserated on it.
I understand. He is a gentle soul, and well-intentioned. Yet it does not take ill intent to beget ill. We must consider the possibility that something may have gone awry. Perhaps it was oversight, or simply an accident. In light of this, I propose that we reveal your tale to Hermes himself. If he does not wish for the final days, as we believe, he may well join us in pursuing a solution. Then it is settled. Let us seek out our friend with all swiftness. 'Twould not do to let such a pure soul be blackened by tragedy.
Rah! Let's defeat. Let's defeat depression.
Yay.
There are any number of places Hermes might be in Elpis. But we could do worse than look in Ctissa's Hyperborea, the largest facility. It stands in Ethoselecticos Boreas, the Northern Isle. I wonder, Gobo, for an institution which claims to be studiously research every species designed for release in the world, do not question how they find room for them all in so few islands. The answer lies within Ctissa's itself. I touched on the practice before at the archives, where a vast area is stitched together out of multiple conceptual spaces. Same holds true for the interior of this facility and its magically constructed environments. 'Tis there in those sprawling habitats that the chief overseer and most of Elpis's observers conduct the bulk of their work. Come, the simplest route is via the Neus north of Poitanoikos. Wow, why does it all have to be Greek? I don't play Sage because I don't like all this Greek. Like, I think I'd like Elpis more if everything wasn't a borderline incomprehensible mess of Greek. Perks of being a lost flower. Ooh, we have more quests to do in the future. I did them off stream. So people watching the VODs will just have to get the game themselves and come forward if they want to know what the stories are about. Neener, neener, neener. Guess I go this way. Follow this little road here. Kalimelios Zephyros. Boom. Passage to Ethoselecticos Boreas. Mwam. But if I do see an aether current, I'll grab it. They are northwest. Ah, good. The Neus acknowledge you as my guest. You should have no authority to use it now as you wish. On the way to Ctissa's Hyperborea, we follow this path, then turn left at the crossroads. Alrighty. We keep an eye out for an aether current. I knew it was going to be like right here. There it is. No more currents. If I check my travel logs, we have the 2 more side quests, the end quest, and no more currents. And if we look at our map, we can see our 2 more side quests. So I can almost fly in Elpis. Here we are. The grandest research facility in Elpis. We should head inside and ask after Hermes' whereabouts. Hermes is at another facility, as we've just discovered. It's them! Hi, Emmett. Hi, Hythlodaeus.
Hello, you two.
Furthermore, we've confirmed his studies into Dynamis, as well as his creation of Median, were entirely private pursuits. No one else we spoke with appeared to possess the chief's depth of knowledge on the subject, and neither did we hear any tales of stolen research. Which means if Hermes himself harbors no desire to bring an apocalypse, he might be recruited to help prevent one. Or so saith the illustrious Emmett Selk. According to your story, the 14 divined the connection between the celestial currents and the final days, but were never able to pinpoint the root cause of the calamity. With our people's greatest minds, not to mention Hythlodaeus' sharp eyes, committed to the pursuit of the solution, such an outcome seems inconceivable. The only possible explanation is the nature of the catalyst was so inexplicable we failed to perceive it. And what better fits that description than the invisible, intangible Dynamis? Which in turn leads us to our next question. How did Hermes, in his role as Fandaniel, not recognize the subject of his own research? We must assume he either knew and was unable to help, or he was otherwise prevented from identifying the cause in the first place. At this juncture, all we can do is speculate. To be clear, the Convocation does not tolerate acts of deception or malice. We are practiced at perceiving truth and would have known had Fandaniel lied to us. Hermes had no conscious wish for the world to end. Of that, I am certain. It seems there's more to the tale after all. We conducted an investigation of our own, you see. He's sending the Medians to space! Oh, how comforting. We seem to have reached the exact same conclusion. I see no reason to delay further. 'Tis time we brought Hermes into the fold, as it were. Well, thank you for your understanding. Save your thanks. I did not say I believed your ridiculous story. But as Emmett Selk, I have a duty to examine any potential threat to our existence, no matter how ludicrous or personally offensive I may find it. Aw, and Hythlodaeus laugh in the back. They're such boyfriends. How lovely. Our merry duos become a quartet. Past disagreements are no reason to reject collaboration in the here and now. I commend Emmett Selk for his practicality. Wait. Have I been inducted into the polycule? Have I been inducted into the polycule?
I was gonna say, is this a way of saying we're a polykill now?
Do not approach me, do not speak to me, and do not dare presume to treat me as a friend. I'm merely carrying out my duty. I take that as a yes. I take that as Venat and Hythlodaeus said yes, and Emmett Selk said, ugh, fine. I think it's time for leisurely exploration is past. You might have a moment to adjust my vision. There he is, on the next aisle over. Median's with him. Hermes appears to be in the midst of an observational study, but I suggest we hurry before they venture elsewhere. Head straight down the path. We can teleport to Mesopius Euros from the device at the bottom of the slope. Things are coming to a head. Hermes, you will accept our invitation to the polycule. Or you will die. Beep, beep, beep. That's how this works, right, Ura?
What works?
You accept the invitation to the polycule or you die?
Oh no. I hope not. There's a polykill forming in another Discord server and it's starting to get bigger.
What? You expect me to praise you and your progress? On the contrary, I'm simply surprised you made it this far. Then again, even with you slowing her down, there was no denying Venat is an accomplished researcher. Her wealth of wisdom and experience is unmatched, and her achievement in creation magics, in any field, frankly, are nothing short of extraordinary. Though the singular brilliance which sets her apart can make her motives somewhat impenetrable at times. When her student and successor puts it, she's a force of nature, at once so close and at the same time so very distant. This is an interesting place, and it's the only region in Elpis which lacks a research hub. This is largely due to the nature of its observation sites, in which they let loose creatures anticipated to be unruly and dangerous. I've also heard tell the area is kept deliberately sparse in the event that, well, let's just say no one should live near the nodes, which provide access to a certain facility. Are they close by? Within the Hungering Gardens. That'd be the circular enclosure we see just ahead. Well then, Gobo, make yourself useful and bring Hermes out here to us. If I were to go, he would assume I was only there to press him on the Fandaniel matter. Of all of us present, you stand the best chance at convincing him to put aside his work for a moment. But the creations in there are not exactly... Then again, perhaps Gobo can handle them. She did survive a bout with Venat, after all. Off you go to find Hermes. Do prepare to come to blows with the garden's denizens. I see Ura staggers in the chat. Search for Hermes. Ravenous intent.
That's the marble, apparently.
Yup, it's big. Is dead. Okay. More abominations. Did you not catch the memo? I am death. You are dead. This does not seem like a place Hermes and Median would go.
Why would they be here anyway?
Yeah, this doesn't seem like a place they'd be.
I'd say split up. I think that's a quick way for me to become marble food.
You focus on keeping my health up. And I will keep you from being dead. I'm just gonna peek. Okay, I have a dumb idea.
It hasn't aggroed me yet, right? Okay. Oh god, it's aggroed me. I can't jump.
I can let you know they are not, in fact, underneath. I thought it would be worth a moment to just check to see. Because, yeah, I didn't see them up there. Although, how the fuck do I get out? Oh my god. I seem to have made a foolish decision. I see. There's the way out.
I guess I'll keep looking on my own.
I'll be back in a moment. And if it makes you feel better, I saw the creature coming at you right after I leapt off, and I'm like, oh shit.
Who designed them to be like this?
I'm here. Or, my bestie.
Yay. I still have not seen signs of Hermes or Median. Oh, there they are.
What are you doing in such a dangerous place? Oh my gosh. Median, are you okay? Gobo, where did you come from? Did you not hear me murdering the things? With the full strength of my power? Gobo, what are you doing here? I thought you were keeping Hythlodaeus and Emmett Silk company. We're here to induct you into our conspiracy about investigating the end of the world. Important matter unrelated to my decision on Van Daniel. I'll come as soon as my work here is finished. Won't be long, I promise, but you should really wait outside the garden. This is no place for idle exploration. Okay.
Okay, let's get out of here before any more sniffs us out.
I mean, we're fine. And for the first time in ages, I got to use Communio, which feels so fucking good. Oh my god.
Ugh.
They're not? I was prepared to swoop in if need be, but it's clear you've faced your fair share of monstrous opponents. What is that ghastly odor, and why the hell did you leap off the side? You spoke with Hermes, then? And were briefly entangled with the Desians of the Hungarian Gardens as well. I see, or should I say smell. I can't speak for certain Convocation members, but I, for one, am impressed with your fortitude. Well done indeed. Now that you've convinced Hermes to confer with us, let's pray things will soon take a turn for the better. For as fascinating as it would be to meet the Emet-Selch who would recreate Amarat in the depths of an ocean, I think it's best for all concerned if such tragic events don't come to pass. Be it in our future or your past, assuming yours is not truly written in stone. Naive hope that is. Hermes said he'd not be long, yes? Then we shall wait here until he emerges.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. I understand there is a matter you wish to discuss.
Aye. A matter of the utmost gravity, if one can suspend disbelief. Go on then. Tell him what you told us, who you are, and why you came.
Hi, I'm from distant in the future, and after you committed suicide by jumping into a hole on the moon, it started the cascading of events that's going to lead to the end of the world, and we need to figure out why.
Final days.
Hermes, the final days.
No, I know it's a lot to take in.
The phenomena observed during these star-encompassing calamities is likely the product of a dynamis reaction, and none is more versed in the applications of this energy than you, Hermes. I must stress that we do not believe you would desire such destruction. We come not to lodge accusations, but to beg your wisdom. And so, distressing though the exercise may be, I ask that you share with us your opinion on the matter, on the assumption that our visitor's tale is true.
Even you, Vana. As you say, the phenomena observed in the two calamities may both be attributed to dynamis. Of note is the difference in its effect. In the first final days, it warped creation magics. In the second, it warped the people themselves. The key variable, I suspect, is the etheric density of the men of each age. As you know, ether, in essence, negates dynamis. Harboring high concentrations of ether, we ancients cannot readily manipulate dynamis, nor be manipulated by it. Therefore, rather than ourselves, the calamity affected our magics. In contrast, having been sundered, the people of the future are composed of but a fraction of our ether. Thus are they susceptible to the influence of dynamis and its transformative potential. But that would explain only the mechanism, not the cause. Though perhaps...
What is it? Even should it be a hypothesis, we would hear it.
Dynamis is an energy put in motion by feelings. Feelings for which there must first exist a source. A source to which the victims must be attuned. One that harbors the selfsame negative emotions. Elsewise it could not be the agent of such extreme change.
So it wasn't the stagnation of the celestial currents. Someone, or something, is instigating the star's demise.
So, we've a villain on our hands after all. Any idea who or what it could be?
The celestial currents comprise the outermost layer of the star's ether, encasing it like a protective sphere. According to your tale, it was where the currents were weakest that the phenomena first manifested. If the inciting factor came from without Aetheris, then its effects would first be seen in those locations.
It's aliens!
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Hi, Median.
Huh?
Do
Median?
not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
Meteon. What is it?
Executing scheduled task, suspending individual self and connecting to shared consciousness. Connection established. Commencing status report.
Oh, they went on auto mode. You know, that's serious.
That's not good.
It hurts! It hurts! It hurts! So hot, so cold, so sad. I don't understand. Make it stop. Please, make it stop.
Steady, Meteon. Steady.
So scared, so lonely. The pain, it's too much. Why? Why do we? They hurt. Hate. This is wrong. All wrong.
She's
So, where's she going?
gone? But how?
She has altered her etheric density in order to blend in with her surroundings, an ability for avoiding confrontation.
Most effective. Frustratingly so. I can't see her either. Not even a trace.
Stay away. Please. This is wrong. My mistake. So please.
Are you all right?
Something bad has happened to one of the outer space
In your
Medians.
No. We only heard her speak the instant before she vanished.
Of course. When communicating without words, Meteon also employs dynamis. That will explain why you were able to hear her, when we could not.
Then you are our best chance of finding her. Follow her voice and try to track her down. Hindered though we may be, let us split up and search as well.
Something's bad has happened to one of the outer space Medians. I don't like that. Do you think the aliens found Median?
No. Suspicious disturbance. Nope,
Seeps into my mind, our voices reporting. No, Hermes must not hear them. I have to run to hide. The source flows down the slope. Hey, it turns out I was right. I was just looking into the future or something. It's down here. Suspicious.
Hermes must disappear.
disturbance. She must be elsewhere. Median, we must know. Hiding the truth doesn't help. If we know, we can face it together. Prepare for the alien invasion. Greetings and salutations. Commencing report. Oh no, we can't tell them that. Must run far away. Please don't follow me. As you sense her climbing to the top of the ridge. Median? Girl? You need to trust everyone, okay? If you don't want to tell Hermes, you can tell me, and I can bring it up with Emmett Selk and Venat, and we can keep Hermes out of the loop. Alright?
Nope. Do it.
Hermes doesn't have to know.
I'm gonna have to search around or die.
It's on the map. There's a way up in the north.
I see it. I see it. You know, it's a funny image seeing a dinosaur chase a pink inflatable rhino.
Mm-hmm. She's not here, so she's further this way. Suspicious disturbance by a tree. We've cornered you, Median. There's nothing to do but give your report. How did it come to this? Is this the reason we traveled to the stars? When we sought out other life forms? Is this it? Is this the answer? It cannot be. It cannot be. Her voice drifts away to the south. You know, Median, I'm not Hermes. I have dealt with some more shit, with so much shit, I can handle it. Come on, Median, stop leading me on a wild goose chase and just share. Could be another one over that way, too. Median. Girl. Where? Compiling report for dissemination to Hermes and all people of Aetheris. Processing expedition data. Preparing profiles on intelligent civilizations. Formulating answers to the question. Finalizing report. No, Gobo, you mustn't listen. It's wrong, it's all wrong. She flees towards the lake. Any sign of Median? She's fleeing towards the lake. Panicked and confused, which will make it all the more difficult to predict her movements. Hermes, what do you make of the situation? The Media are linked to a single mind, a shared consciousness which connects them across any distance. I suspect something has happened which disrupted its usual harmony. How might we access this shared consciousness of theirs? What as you'd approach any sentient being directly. And in the Media's case, that means speaking to any incarnation within physical reach. So unless we can track down the end we've lost, we have no means to communicate with them. No way of knowing what befell her sisters, no way to provide directions or guidance. Then we'd best set our musings aside and concentrate on how we might find her. We need, like, a net or something. Hermes, keep your head. You can feel bad later. A frantic search will avail us little. We must be clever about this. It's a shame there's no registered concept we could use to create another Median. Assuming, of course, we could link her to the shared mind. But no, if it were a viable solution, Hermes would have suggested it. In the final days, Aether's twisted by the invasion of Dynamis from beyond the star, its progress intensified by feelings of fear and despair and anguish. Nay, I like not the picture which emerges with these latest pieces. Aliens, and they are attacking Median. Hermes, give me a fucking net. Oh, my dear Median, what did you witness out there that frightened you so? Why do you seek to keep it from us? How terrible could it possibly be? Mithridates, give me a net. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Median renders herself invisible by matching her etheric density to her surroundings, does she not? So, could we not then disrupt her concealment with a surfeit of aether? Much how Emmett Selk solidified your presence when first we met you? Don't be absurd. I can hardly channel aether to a recipient whose whereabouts are hidden from me. Which is why we must all work together. Gobu will continue the search in the same manner as before, but this time with you in tow. Once she's ascertained Median's likely location, you proceed to reveal our wayward familiar with a swift ethereal downpour. Oh, very clever. And thankfully she made herself easier to capture by fleeing towards Leth. Assuming she's made visible, it should prove no great feat to herd her into a corner. Then we have our plan. Gobo and Emmett Selk will be our tracker and trapper, respectively, while we ourselves predict and obstruct Median's avenues of escape. Emmett Selk and I will keep an eye on each other's aether to coordinate our efforts. Let's be about it. Well, it seems we're partners for the time being. Let's return to where we last saw Median and pick up the trail from there. I'll keep myself in a state of preparedness, ready to rain down aether at the moment's notice, meaning it falls to you to keep the way clear. Okay. Well then. Oh, it's absolutely going to be this way over the lake. That's too cool and pretty not to be the way we're going. I bet up to that tower. Listening. Really? I would have been sure from a metagamey perspective that's where she would have been. Keep your mouth shut, Emmett. I need to listen. Why can't I fly? Are my functions being restricted? Hide, yes, I'll have to hide then, where no one can find me. Towards the water's edge. Splish splash. Emmett. We should be able to reach the bottom of this drop by climbing down the rocks at the water's edge. Don't even think of dragging me over the falls. Final days or no, if I end up drenched from head to toe, I swear I'll feed you to a remora. Whee! There's a remora right there. if you want to try it, huh? Remora, right here. That's right, Emmett. Don't talk shit. I killed you once, I can kill you again. There she is. Not here, I'm not here, please. By that rock, is she? Very well. What? Why can't I hide? We need to hear your report, good or bad. Gobo, what are you saying? Everything is so faint. I'm not strong enough. Stay away, I'm begging you. Don't make me say it. It'll break him, his poor, fragile heart. Now we have a chance. Once the others are in position, the two of us can herd her into their midst. Meteion, you will not escape. We will hear the reports. We will learn what danger is coming, and we will prepare to defeat the inbound alien menace. Rah. There, I see her. Get her, Ura! Corner her! Hey, it's the walkway! I knew we'd end up going this way. This is so obvious a direction for a dramatic moment. Pat down the walkway with its big dramatic arches.
Aha! Give chase. We shall herd her into the shelter.
A dramatic chase to a dramatic place. Ba ba ba. You're being so mean to the poor little bird girl, but we need to hear the report.
Please, Mission. We must speak.
She's crying.
I'm sorry, Hermes. I'm so sorry. If someone can hear these words, then please. Please protect them. Protect them all. Individual self-suspended. Connection with shared consciousness stable. Our survey is complete. We shall now report our findings. All units safely arrived at their respective destinations. Seeking answers to Hermes' question, we attempted to make contact with the intelligent denizens of each star. Results are as follows, in order of numerical code.
Oh?
Enna. Traces of civilization found. Structures believed to have served as domiciles. No extant life forms detected. Dio. Ruined remnants of buildings scattered across star, surface of which is encased in ice. Presence of life could not be verified. Tria. Evidence of large population centers, akin to cities recovered. No extant life forms found. Only their lingering essence. Tessera. Edifices surmised to be abandoned residences found. No extant life forms detected. Deadly plague or extreme environmental degradation likely to have led to mass extinction.
They are all dead.
Octo. Star found in state of violent conflict. Contact successfully made with inhabitants, but deployment of weapons of mass destruction resulted in total annihilation of local population shortly thereafter. Inea. Star is a barren desert. No identifiable flora found. Bones of living beings resembling men discovered beneath sands, but determination regarding their intelligence inconclusive.
Remind me, Hermes, what exactly was the question you entrusted to Meteion?
I tasked her with asking what others live for, what gives their lives meaning.
Did you consider what may happen if the premise of the question is flawed? To be able to answer it, one must be living and desire to continue doing so. But if Meteion finds no living beings in the course of her journey, or none who desire to live, what then? What answers would she derive from their silence?
Meteion, enough! Suspend your mission and return hither at once.
Decapente. Local civilization once flourished under auspices of higher power. Said power later laid waste to civilization in fit of rage. Upon revealing this to me, entity elected to self-terminate in lieu of providing answer to question. No other intelligent life forms found.
Turning a deaf ear, are we? We are taking Meteion back to Amarot. As I understand, we will need her if we are to bring back all of her sisters.
Yes. Mission. It isn't right, is it? It isn't right to turn away from the answer. Even if the answer is pain. Even if we aberrations must scream ourselves hoarse to be heard. Aye. Whatever answers we find, I will not dismiss them out of hand. These words I said to you, and I will hold myself to them.
Oh dear.
What is the meaning of this?
You cannot take Mission, not until she has finished her report. All else must wait.
You fool!
If all Henry's means to do is listen, it's his right to do so. Once he receives the answers to his question, what then? The fate of the world may well hinge on the choice he makes in that moment, and we must be there when he makes it. Why, Hermes? Why could you not leave well enough alone? Will these answers assuage the pain you feel when a creation's return to Aether? Had you never cast your accursed question to the stars, you may have one day learned to be at peace with this one. Ithy, you got some thoughts? Hermes is headed to Catesis. Considering the expansive dimensions of the place, even we may have a difficult time locating his Aether. All I can say is he entered from the rooftop and likely arrived at the uppermost point of the facility. So, do we pursue him? Of course we pursue him. No matter what Hermes may be thinking, Median is a potential threat that needs to be brought under our control. The Convocation's duty to safeguard the star takes precedence over any personal stake in the matter. Not, Gobo? Tis clear we stand on a precipice. We have yet determined how, beyond a shadow of the doubt, that Medion's the hand which tips us over the edge. Nevertheless, if we're to learn the truth of the final days, we must give chase. And even if neither Hermes nor Medion is ultimately responsible, we cannot leave them to suffer this torment alone. Agreed on all counts. To Tissus Hyperborea we go. Oh, and we're just teleported right here. Okay. Alrighty. I mislike the look of this. Oh shit, there's a bunch of people here. Scholar, what's going on? So not out of the ordinary. Does anyone know what caused it? Hello? Judging from the crowd, something is afoot. What have we here? Excuse me, has something happened inside Catesis? Mr. Svenat, I'm glad you're here. No one knows what prompted it, but the alarm was sounded and Catesis put in a state of alert. Procedure dictated we evacuate immediately, and we've yet to investigate further. This is Hermes' duty, obviously. And what does this state of alert entail exactly? A field of dampening magic is draped over the facility, usually in response to escaped entities and the like. Catesis scholars and observers are unaffected, but everything and everyone else is weakened to a fraction of their usual capabilities. And consider us forewarned. We do, however, have urgent business with Chief Hermes. We must enter the premises regardless. That said, if Hermes is willing to enact such measures, I wonder what other obstacles he's seen fit to drop in our path. With that enfeebling spell in place, we should like to be at our finding best. And I was hardly an effective combatant to begin with. I have little to offer beyond my ethereal vision. Then you'll put that talent of yours to good use. You were fairly skilled at spotting weaknesses, if I recall. Fairly skilled. They've gone and raised everyone's expectations. You all need only make the most of your strengths, and I will fill the gaps as required. I was once Azam, after all. It was my job to rise to the occasion, be that as a defender, aggressor, or healer. Feel better about my lack of prowess already. And you, Emmett Selk? You can impress us with your arcane majesty. You lob potent spells as easily as breathing, but can also channel that power in a protective manner if you choose, yes? Well, yes, should the situation call for it. Excellent, that should cover us on all fronts. I see, there are companions if we go in solo. Your tale led us here, it's only right you lead us now. No matter what lies ahead, we'll win through to Hermes and Median. And then we'll face the future, together. But we will not use you. We will use the power of friendship. And thus appeareth Halabali.
Oh, hey.
I don't think Halabali is here now.
No.
I was hoping it would be amazing. But nope. It's time. Party finder. Recruit members. Dungeon. Completion. Minimum island level. Silence Echo. Blind Mine. We gotta stop that science project. Halabali's logging on! I repeat, Halabali's logging on. I will abort the party finder. I will abort party finder.
Yay.
And if anyone watching is a tank and wants to join us, come to Thesis Hyperborea. Stat. We may bypass party finder altogether.
Hello.
Halabali, are you here?
I just turned the computer on.
You just turned the computer on and logged on right as we were getting ready to fire the party finder. We need you. Catesis Hyperborea. ASAP.
Yes. Yep. I see it. I'm logging in right now.
We have to be there when Median tells us about the alien invasion, because there's obviously some sort of alien invasion on the way.
I don't know about that, but we'll find out.
In the meantime, you... I kind of like Harvest Moon. That
Harvest
move
Moon?
is almost... Yeah, Harvest Moon is my ability.
Oh.
It's almost as good as the game. I say, having never actually played the game. So, like, where's a mob? There's a mob. I can go.
Oh yeah, there. Oh yeah, there's like a funny thing with that.
Now I can do Shadow of Death, and then Harvest Moon.
It's technically now called Story of Seasons. It's a long, but there is still a Harvest Moon series that's not being made by the actual. It's a long story. It's a long...
That's sad. I know Harvest of Seasons, though. I saw someone else play that. So Harvest of Seasons is what was at one point Harvest Moon.
Story of Seasons.
Harvest of Stories. Yes, I understand.
Oh boy. But there still are being games made with the name Harvest Moon, but they aren't actually the original Harvest Moon. It's hard to explain.
When Halabali comes, Halabali has to come up this road, right? No. Halabali! I was right, you have to come up that road. Okay. Now let's find a tank. Party. Party finder. Recruit members.
There's another person here in cutscene. Probably waiting, or probably gonna wait.
Does this person have a tank? We'll ask.
I don't know. Are they pink?
They are a Viper.
That's not a tank.
Well, I sent a tell. We're gonna find out if Hidaku Grim from Famfrit has a tank. When the cutscene's done. I think it would be really awesome if that's the case, but I would not be surprised if not. Let's all surround Hidaku and, like, cheer green. Or whatever.
Oh, he moved.
Yeah. Hi. I imagine typing. Oh no!
He doesn't have tank.
Nope.
Okay.
Then I guess it's time to start the party finder. Third time's the charm. Recruit party. Streaming. Twitch. TV. Rand. Gobbo. Barb. Mwah. Da, 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 da. We've got our situation open. And we will do... We'll cheer you on as you go forth on your way. And Uro will just ignore.
Huh?
We're all being intimidating towards the person who isn't going to be our tank. I love that he's just like... Ah! Anyway. He goes away looking for his own party. And we need to communicate the party into there. See if we get anyone in there.
No, I might be interrupted during the dungeon run.
Oh no.
Someone's just coming over to drop mail. So it'll be like a few minutes, but oh.
It'd be better if they were dropping the female. Pop, 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 pop. I get to pat the good boy while we wait. Actually, what I should probably do is go see if there's anyone in Limsa who we can go, you tank for us. Sork. Gonna pray before Sork. Maybe someone will say it. Maybe say yes? Nope. AFK. Wah. Well. I can still shout. Bow. And we have somebody. I should let AA know we found one. Okay. Party! Ready check. Let's not make Linnea wait for ages. Woohoo! Everyone's ready. Fire it off. Mine, of course. Only way to play this game. Dungeon. Thesis Hyperborea. Go.
Oh boy, this is going to be something.
This will be fun. Inside of a building.
Hey, a dungeon inside a building. Isn't that unusual? Hey, we've got a warrior. It's a replacement Albrick. Let's go, Linnea.
Turn back, else I might be forced to.
Forced to what? Huh?
Dang it.
Don't let the tank die!
I'm trying.
Yay! And I've got an edge locked and loaded. Ooh, cold time. Neat.
Dang it.
There we go. And I have Harvest Moon, haha. Hi, Lissa. I think we follow Linnea over here. Aha, I see. Frostbite and Seek again. Going this way, I see. Ah, I see. It does a little run around. And then it's gonna blow up that entire half of the arena. Aha. Get wrecked, Lissa. Frostbite DC. Over here, I think. Haha. I didn't even need you to leave me this time, Linnea. Victory!
Oh, that went well.
Yeah, basically went flawlessly. We owe it all to a lovely tank. Yay, Linnea!
Yep. Yay!
Yay!
Stay away!
It even has a nursery. Oh dang it, no one's gonna have to wait. Right after this.
Bye. You're not dead.
Sorry, gotta be RB.
That's fine. We're gonna cheer on Linnea. Because Linnea has been doing awesome. It's a big party. Woofers. Now we'll blame the dog until we get confirmation that it was in fact the mail delivery that Hawk mentioned a few moments ago as being a likely interruption in the dungeon. Ba-da-da. Ura's only kitty is Halavali. I seem to have activated the walk by accident. There we go. I can't get up there. Can I get up here? Can I get on any of this? How dare they give me furniture I can't climb on? Square Enix, this is unacceptable. You need to fix your dungeon. I should be able to climb on these tables. Worst case, death. Let's go.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We're going ahead without you.
Oh no.
For our great viewers at home, Linnea's like, oh, we got busted trying to run ahead of the healer. And more treasure. Hi, Latin Lord. Inhale. Draws in Aether.
Wait, that's the wrong button.
Trixie. I ended up out of the way.
Okay, I get it now. I get it now.
I don't.
Oh, get away from the blue again.
Oh, I see. Okay. It does its blowing mouths where it's gonna blow the Pyrrhic.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, flash nuggets. Oh, flash nuggets. Ow. Well, it looks like you got this, so I'll just take the walk of shame.
Aha, we can even handle a boss without you, Ura. At least the last 10 seconds of it.
Well, then I'll just take all this loot.
I cannot let you take Meteor. Not yet.
Going ever higher. Aha. Ooh,
Whee!
neat.
Okay, so are we at the top yet?
I must hear their answers before they're expunged from existence.
I mean, I can't be too mad at Hermes for wanting to remember people who have died. Like, Hermes is, like, doing some pretty good stuff here. Just like, I think the rest of us want to hear too. Haha.
I think I'm getting a lot better at doing wall-to-walls at this age.
Yay! Well, it certainly didn't hurt that those last few were, like, not proper wall-to-walls. Hi, Hermes.
Yeah.
This is the equivalent of getting naked in front of me, and I did not consent to this.
So, it comes to this.
You also shouldn't have,
I
like,
no wish to fight, but this time, I cannot yield.
done that in front of the little girl either.
Though the world may think me a mad, desperate fool, I will hold fast to my conviction.
Well.
I will have the time and tranquility I require. Gust and gale, gather to me! Ancient brand, unleash your power!
Oh. Aha! I dodged it.
Dancing winds, pierce my foes! Stars on high, fall and rain! Streams of ether! Surge as one! Dancing winds, pierce my foes! Stars on high, fall and rain! Even when transformed, I am not finished yet.
You know what I realized throughout that boss fight?
What?
I forgot to put on my healer's stance.
How dare... Oh my gosh, how dare you do anything less than perfect? Ignore all the times that dungeon I forgot to keep depth design on.
Okay, I call it my healer stance, but it's more like I give the tank a buff that they heal as I do damage.
Aha. Well. The tank left. I need the catechus. I need the catechus.
Give me the minion. Oh,
I got the catechus!
I didn't get it.
Use the catechus.
Okay, I think I am improving on this.
Yeah. We didn't die once.
I mean, I did, but...
Hermes. You will let us listen to the report
It's
now.
over, Hermes. In the name of the Convocation, I hereby take Meteon into custody. And setting aside the matter of your nomination, you will come with us too. We require your knowledge to assess and resolve the situation.
Meteon, I am so sorry. Would that I could have listened to your report in full. Reflected upon its meaning and conveyed it to others. That they might reconsider their chosen course. But I have failed. And that wish will never be realized. However, ere our fates become the province of others, I bid you tell me just one thing. Was there happiness in those distant stars? Was there a reason for living?
We conducted our search as per your instructions.
Oh no.
We scoured historical records, communed with the spirits of the deceased, heard the final testaments of the dying, welcomed their shadowed hearts into our own. One race had striven to create a world bereft of animosity. They renounced relationships to avoid interpersonal strife, and in so doing brought about societal collapse. One race had renounced war and devoted itself to the enrichment of its people. They were conquered. Though they destroyed the enemy in reprisal, they could not regain their former glory. One race had concluded that finite time was the root of all woes. Aspiring to shatter its shackles, they went in search of infinity. They discovered nothing is infinite, and that neither time or death can be cheated. Disillusioned, they gave up on the future and themselves. One race had discarded all things that gave rise to sorrow, hoping to have only joy. They found joy lost its savour in the absence of sorrow, and lost their will to live. Though worlds apart, these peoples shared a belief. The belief that they had tried their best. that they had tried to fulfill their potential with every step and success. In the course of which, they learned the truth. That they would never be free of fear and sorrow, anger and despair, of loneliness, so long as they yet lived. Even now their souls cry out for oblivion. And to this song of anguish, I lend my voice. We lend our voice. Oh, beloved mankind, shimmering jewels of beautiful Etheris, rejoice, for we will free you from the cruel yoke of existence. There is no need to struggle in vain, for in nihility awaits salvation. You will know peace and serenity, and it will be beautiful. We will make our nest at the edge of the universe, and there in the dark of dead worlds hoard sorrow and suffering. There we will sing, our chorus ever louder and ever clearer, that our song may reach even this ether-shrouded star. Such is the answer we have found in the stars. Such is the gift we now offer to Etheris.
Oh no.
Who are you to decide our fate? To decree we live or die?
Uh-oh.
Have you lost your mind? You heard what she said. She means to destroy us all, yet you'd still take her side?
In the name of the star, we have discarded those creations that we deemed flawed.
Oh shit.
If we ourselves are flawed, does it not stand to reason that we too should be discarded?
That is sophistry, and you know it!
Perhaps it is. Perhaps I am wrong. But who is to say that you are right? Let us settle this with a determination. In my authority as Chief Overseer of Elpis, I will make a judgment on man's fitness to exist. If he can learn to value all life and retain his will to live, even should his end be justified, he will surely find a way to avert his demise. If not, he will perish in starve. As with all determinations, provisions must be made to ensure fairness. Kairos! Awaken!
Memory reconfiguration system Kairos activated. Awaiting instruction.
Command. Universal memory alteration. Target area. Catesis Hyperborea. Starting point. Arrival of Emmett Selk of the Convocation at Propylion. Endpoint. The present. Erase the memories of all events. and replaced with a vague recollection of the following. I was here, preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to Emmett Selk and Hitherdays. Meteon's shared consciousness became unstable. She and her sisters could not sustain their existence, and all dissipated with a burst. The resultant shockwave accidentally triggered Kairos, which erased several days of memories from all present. Execute.
Uh-oh.
Command acknowledged. Initializing. 3 processes remaining to execution.
Well, this explains how we can't
Bravo.
affect the future.
I dare say one would be hard-pressed to make it fairer. Everything that you told us, everything that has happened, the fact we've even met, it will all be gone.
Go, Meteon. To the edge of the universe, where none can reach you.
Hermes, won't you come with me? If you were to shed your flesh, I should be able to carry you.
I will remain. As a man, I will oppose the oblivion you bring.
Silly fool. Had you said yes, I would have granted you the gentlest end.
This ends here!
Go the nuts!
Fly, Meteon!
That is far enough, Hermes!
Argos, to me!
Oh no.
First
Well, obviously
process
she's gonna
complete.
fail, otherwise we
2
wouldn't
remaining
have this
to
problem.
Execution of memory reconfiguration.
As if we needed more pressure. No matter what, you cannot forget what happened today. For it is the key to saving your future. Your world. This fight is our fight. What comes after, our problem to contend with. Not yours. No. Your own struggle awaits. And no one else can take your place. You must flee this place with your memories intact. And I will see that you do. Now then, where is it? There you are, my little confluence.
Very well then. You may elude us this day, but not forever.
Tracking device on the birdie! Tracking device on the bird to the stars. I'm getting a message on Discord.
Meteon's gotten away.
Second process complete. 1 remaining to execution.
No time for brooding. Listen well. Beyond lies a spatial confluence that connects the interior sections of this building. I will destroy the confluence and force open a way outside. When I do, you must jump through.
I cannot tell you how sorry I am. But neither can I let you escape!
Ow. Whee!
Too brave by half. Exemplary work, as always, Emmett Selk.
What? But how? I thought the confluence was... over...
Over there? Yes. We were rather hoping you would.
It was never anywhere but where it is now. The instant those two began making their way towards nothing, 'twas clear the plan was a diversion.
I'm quite incapable of destroying a confluence, I must confess.
A gambit brazen beyond words. Though we've grown accustomed to reckless improvision due to the antics of an incorrigible associate.
Haha, awesome.
Though, in the case of certain present company, incorrigible is an understatement. Honestly, I'm beginning to suspect it's a requirement for every Azen. There's no time! Quickly! Even now, I do not believe your tale. I would not suffer us to walk such a wretched path. Still, if it must be said, do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
Final process complete. Executing universal memory alteration.
Damn.
Go, Argos!
Holy shit.
That's a lot to take in.
Turns out Median's the aliens. Oh shit.
Is it really considered an alien if she was born in the... I was gonna say the...
I'm fine. Just a little tired. Can it be true? Are we the only ones left who see beauty in the world? In life? Are the stars above no more than husks of fallen civilizations? And yet, I feel her. Though she is unimaginably distant, I feel Meteon's presence, and the place where to we must go. Ere she made good her escape, I placed an enchantment upon her, one which allows us to follow her trail. She has already left the outermost bounds of Aetheris, and continues on her way. Given the vastness of the universe, it will still be no easy feat to track her down.
It's almost like we'll need a spaceship, like maybe the one in the moon.
But thanks to Emmet Selk and his Ladeus, all is not lost. We remember. So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape.
We know what's causing that.
We know where it is. What became of the others, I wonder?
I'd like to know too. Let us ascertain the situation at Ctisis Hyperborea, where they should still be.
And
Given the
answers
likely
in the
state of their
background again.
memories, however, it would be imprudent for us to approach them directly. In which case... I am sorry, my friend. I've asked much of you this day. But may I trouble you one last time? Argos will investigate in our stead. We will share in his consciousness and see and hear as if we were with him. Now, close your eyes and open your mind.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Thank goodness you are unharmed.
Unharmed? There is a gaping hole in my memories. I can scarcely remember arriving here in Elpis.
Forgive me. I was preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to our guests. But Meteon, her shared consciousness became unstable. And she...
So, that's what prompted the state of alert. And when you went to investigate, you were caught in Kairos's accidental operation.
So it would seem. It's all a blur to me.
Such an unfortunate accident. Oh, and what of Vinar and your other companion? You went inside together, as I recall.
We did?
If Vinar was with us, I have no recollection of it. But that there is her familiar, is it not? The fellow seems happy enough, so I think it's safe to assume his mistress is well. I haven't the slightest notion who this other companion might be, however.
Ah, well, that individual struck me as a bit different, for want of a better word.
She was running around half naked half the time and she had horns, like, no sense of propriety.
Perhaps it wasn't actually a person, but some manner of creation.
Curious. I must ask Vinar about it when next we meet.
Yes, you do that. Now, if we may tend to Hermes, whatever this Meteon did, it seems he bore the brunt of it. Once you are fit to travel, you will return with us to Amarot. We need to make certain there are no other ill effects. Also, I am here on business of the 14. We've already had the conversation, like as not, but since your toy wiped my memory, we'll have to have it again.
The underworld?
Yes, of course. As you see fit.
This Kairos, it manipulates memories
if
through
only
the
you
emission
knew,
of
if only
etheric
you
waves,
knew.
correct? There is a theory which
Or
holds that
rather, if only you
memories scoured
remembered.
by blasts of ether are restored when the soul is cleansed in the underworld. If true, Then perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
I doubt aught of interest occurred. Look forward to the revelation if you like, but I should prefer to reminisce on more meaningful moments.
So when we killed Emmett remembered telling us repeatedly, haha, I'll never do that. And
Let
we
us
felt
rest.
shame.
If only for a while.
Oh boy.
After all, you and I... Oh, we still have a long, long way to go.
You longer than us. We just returned to the future. You're gonna have to, like, go there the long way. Oh my god. Poor girl.
Oh no.
But yeah, I am fairly certain it's okay to refer to Median as at least as an extraterrestrial threat in the future. Vana? Are you feeling all recovered? I understand your exertions were more than purely physical. But resting one's body, if only a moment, is never without merit. As for Hermes, I think it's unlikely he'll create more Entelekis. He poured much of himself into Median, and now that she and her sisters are gone, dissipated in his mind, the grief must be unbearable. He will blame himself. He will believe that had he never acknowledged his dissatisfaction with the world, then the Media would never have been born to suffer and die. The offer to join the 14 will be a welcome distraction, and one day hence, he will face the advent of the final days in the role of Fan Daniel. Well, let's go ahead and continue the story until we're back in our time, and then that'll be a good place to stop, I presume.
Hopefully.
Hanabali keeps saying sing in party chats. Gobo, listen to me. Our duty is now not to denounce Hermes for his misguided determination, or to convince Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus that they've been deceived. We must instead ensure the experiences Hermes sought to expunge are preserved. What remains in our memories alone will be our weapon against the final days. You must fight this battle in your age, and I in mine. Come, let's walk together once more. I'll see you to the doors of Propylian. To Propylian. If I'd done those side quests along the way, we could fly there now. But, alas, we cannot.
Alas.
Oh well. I'm not happy, though, about it being Median. I'm like, oh my gosh, Median made contact with aliens and they're aware. And I'm like, OMG, is it like the things that made Omega? But no. It's just Median is a sad bird.
Aww.
Median was sent to go find purpose of life and found nothing but sadness, and because she was a science experiment, we couldn't even give her a proper hug. That's our mission. We will go to the edge of the universe and give Median a hug. And if that doesn't work, then we'll kill her. But we'll give her a hug first.
Alright then.
That's the plan. Hugs for Median. Because all bird girls deserve hugs. The first bloom. There's Halabali. There's Ura. And Vana. The time and the age is drawing to an end. Upon speaking to Vanat, several cutscenes will play in sequence.
Oh yeah, that.
Okay, chat, are we ready to suffer? Because this warning never happens but that we suffer. Let's go. It's never fine, Alabali. Shush.
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home.
This is where we part ways. For now. I'll say hi again in the future.
May you and yours emerge triumphant. Make use of the knowledge you have gained, that your days in Elpis and our friend's sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteion free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us. We must be ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done. In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control. I must carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold. Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. Were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe. Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come. Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation. Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist. And this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteion at her nest. We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead. Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. On us.
You know, it's all women here. You should be saying her.
You may find your world to be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friend's memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end. As you move forward, so too will I, as will all, resolved to fight for the morrow. And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise.
We'll go give her the biggest hug that has ever been hugged.
Fare you well, my light of the future, till we meet again.
Rah.
We. great. We can see these in order now.
Back in the void.
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Vandania.
Oh, dang it. Now it's hitting a lot different.
Fire. Oh, proper answers going in the background. Uh-oh.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. Where stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees. Where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before. The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song of the end. That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer hope's creation. It is hopelessness incarnate. That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiac. And covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days. Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
This is all wrong! Why must we suffer so?
It needn't be like this. No! There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
Thanks, Maga.
No, my friends.
Oh dear.
Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it. We won't accept it. It will be ours again. A world free of sorrow.
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
O mighty Zodiac! God, born of our boundless faith, we bid you, hear our prayer. Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old, the days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential, in his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk.
That's not good. No.
All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment.
Poor girl.
I birth a world of suffering, to mire and plague. In one fleeting moment, lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die? As fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest. A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured. To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you. To find joy, even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
It was not fine, Halabali. We're still in cutscene. But it's, the Crystal Tower, at least. Report to Kryl in the main hall of the Baldezian Annex. To old Charlian we go.
Oh wait, I could just... No, not that one.
Hi.
Hi. Bye. I now understand why everyone kept saying that answers gets more context once you reached Endwalker.
Hi. Yeah. Gosh. That's like the only thing I remember from Endwalker properly, I've realized, and it still fucking punched me in the gut repeatedly. Kryl. Tataru. You have a knack for turning up exactly when needed, and this is no exception. Oh my god, I need you, Tataru. I need a hug. Give me a hug. I have so much to tell you. And you, Kryl. Kryl? I'm gonna sit here next to Tataru. You see, there's a bird girl at the end of the universe. There's a bird girl at the end of the universe, and she needs our help. Impeccable timing as always. Aren't you off to the first as part of the efforts to investigate the final days? Well, as so often seems the case, while you were away, we've had some developments. Which you can discuss in just a moment. For now, I cannot tell how wonderful it is to have you back. Carrying our song. And with it... Wait, do we not get a title? Who's carrying our song? Oh, it's on the next page. I have 2 pages of titles.
Oh.
Ellie Pophoros. And I'm gonna leave. Sorry, Kryl, I'm just leave because that's the end of the story for this stream. But I need to look at the goodies I got from that dungeon. Come all gather around out front of the annex.
Did you want me to give you that casting robe?
If it's tradable.
Let's see. Oh, it's not. Dang it.
Rip. I didn't think it would be. Yeah. What do we need to do now? Minions. Where's our new Catechus? Catechus! Look at her! She's so cute, and she's a snake.
Aww. Sneak.
And let's see. I have a Choker of Slaying, which is worse than the classical Choker of Slaying that I am already wearing. And the Catesis Earrings of Slaying, which are worse than Azema's earrings, but not by much.
I got the Tessos robe of casting, and I'm like, wait a minute, this looks like the robes Astians wear.
Ah. Did you get any Catesis stuff, Halabali?
I got one of the masks of aiming.
How's it look?
It's just... It looks like the mask that's hanging over the robes of
whatever.
Hypodeus. Yeah.
I see. So it's just an ancient robe. Well,
I also got new boots. Let me try them. Let me equip them and show you. Okay, it's hard to see with my robe's on.
I can equip this helm. This is the helm I got. But this is like the MSQ quest reward. I think it's cute, but I don't know if I would wear it with any of my glams presently.
Okay, I guess you can see my boots now.
I see. Oh, those are cute boots.
Very nice.
I like them. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna unequip. Return to inventory. Do I have anything? If I have anything I want to wear that with, it would be this Eden Call gear. Unless I get that war. I think I'll just sell it. I think I will go do that now. I will go sell whatever I've got that I don't want. And then we will hang up for the night. Because I need time to recover. But we are all in agreement. We're going to go give Midian the biggest hug ever, right?
Yep.
She does need a hug.
If she lets us.
That's true. And this Helm of the Behemoth? Sure. Woohoo. In the meantime, standing up here, I want to say thank you all for coming. And is there anyone to raid into? Let's find out. Will we crash the stream? Hey, this time we didn't. So let's go find out if there's anyone worth raiding into with our viewer counts. Our viewer count is pitiful. But you know what? I think we can go to Stargazer. So let's go to Stargazer and remember to defeat... Oh no, Seika's going. Let's go to Seika. Remember, defeat despair. Rah. Everyone in. Come on. You're not allowed not to raid. Get in here. Let's go. Peace. Farewell.
Bye-bye.